Welcome back, awesome Ashtray fans and subscribers. Here I have another Pose skeleton animal. Now, I've done a few reviews of these previously. I've done the elephant, which I will stick in suggested videos up here somewhere. And these are actually really quite cool because they match up with your skeletons for your boss fight studios, your etc. Because these are 118 scale, but this is a crocodile. This could probably work for 112 scale because they're actually rather quite large. I've also reviewed, I think it's rhinoceros, again up there, and some others which I'll mention and put suggested videos as I go along. So, looks pretty cool looking through the plastic on the box. The tails and the bottom you've got attached separately. On the sides it shows you other stuff, shows you Komodo, dragon and giant salamander. I have both of those sets which I'll be reviewing soon. The crocodile which I've got and the tortoise which I think I've reviewed. If I have, I'll stick it up there as well. Picture of the crocodile on the back, and then also again the tortoise, salamander, and Komodo dragon on the rear here. Let's open this up and have a look. Now, Pose skeleton toys are pretty cool looking, but the articulation, the joints tend to be quite loose. Let's see what this one is like. And I really like the look of this one because it actually it's quite large. Pose skeleton in generally are small, on the small side of the 118, but they are really cool. So we have the paper shows that it has head articulation and jaw articulation, shoulder and elbow articulation on the front, knee and shoulder articulation on the back, and 1, 2, 3 joints or 3 points of articulation on the tail. Let's get this open and see. Oh, that is really quite nice. Now I'm getting loads of this sort of skeleton stuff because, you know, I guess I'm doing a semi-building a 118 scale sort of undead army, so it's pretty cool to have. Plus they're good for dioramas and good for custom works. So, let's have a look at the tail. There is a joint here which has a small bit of movement. Not a lot, mind you. Another part on the back, but that movement is minimal. And then you have the little joint here, which will plug in now. I do have a black book here, which I will stick down. It's a Star Wars one, but you get better contrast if I hold that there because I'm wearing white. Okay, head. Oh, those teeth are quite sharp. Oh, yeah, really quite sharp. Okay, so the jaw can open quite nicely. You have the up, down is on the actual top of the neck, and left, right is the base of the neck. You must line up the joints to get the position you want, and then you can rotate. You can actually make this crocodile relatively tall, like I'm doing now. I'm making mine sort of like a dog, with that sort of an unnatural positioning of its joints. Let's squeeze this one in. And this one's going to be a real pain in the butt to squeezing unless I heat it up, and I don't want to heat up this. Oh, now the other part's falling out. This toy right now. Annoying! Right, I've got it more lizard-like than crocodile-like because I have put the front feet underneath, not to the sides. If I put them to the sides slightly, and the other thing is you need to align these joints up to really get it to move them into the position you want. That's not too bad. That looks pretty Cool. And that is quite large. Now, this will work for a small 112. It will work for quite a big or quite a medium-sized 118. So if I compare this to some figures, I use a regular or quite relatively large but regular size 118 AIM, and I'll stick him into just the videos if I've got space. He's from Fortnite. So you see that the croc is longer with the tail than the book. If I put on the book, you can see that AIM is about half the size. If I use a 112, a 6-inch figure, I'll use the fake Boba Fett I recently reviewed. This is fantastic for a fake. I mean, it's amazing. You can see that it is still longer than the 112. It's about 2.5 inches longer. So it can still work for 112 scale as well. This is really, really very, very nice. I'm pleasantly surprised by this. I do like Poseability anyway, but this is better than I thought. And if I bring it close, you can see the actual teeth. Does a really good job on this. You paint this up, this will look amazing. I mean, you could just literally, you could spray. You could either just ink this as it is. But I'd be tempted to spray it black, then give it a really heavy dry brush in a bone colour, then a very light dry brush in a off-white on the really raised surfaces, and that'll look really quite nice. Very, very good. This is a lovely looking model. Again, it's not so much a toy. Kids play with it. The arms will come off, the head will come off, the tail will come off, everything will come off, and they'll lose parts. But as a collector, it's great. As somebody who does customs, is great. As somebody who wants things for dios, looks great. You know, and for customers, it's great because you can literally just pull out with the heat up the head straight from the body. You've got this like trophy rack. You can imagine like a custom Mandalorian. He's got like this with his backpack. He's got this like skull sitting over his shoulder. That would look really quite menacing. So it's very, very nice toy indeed. Very well done by Skelton. One of the best ones, I think. I do like this a lot. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys. I am signing out saying please like, share and subscribe. And I'll be back soon with more Awesome Action Toy videos for you. Stay happy, keep collecting, okay? Bye-bye.